Yo guys, Bodytags here, and today we're going to be checking out Qiyana, the new League of Legends champion. Today's video is brought to you by Zach by Dojo Madness. This is an AI gaming assistant that will give you news and information about your favorite games, such as League of Legends, Dota 2, and multiple other PC titles. If we head to the gameplay tab here, Zach automatically recognizes when we are in queue, and whenever we are in champ select, you guys can see here that Zach gives us information about the champion select. Let's say that we want to play Jace. Zach will give us the automatic runes and core build. We just click import real quick and Zach automatically makes a rune page for you. So if you guys are interested in Zach AI, it is a pretty useful assistant for League of Legends, and it'll just get smarter the more you use it and learn your preferences. Make sure to check out the link in the description. It is a free download for Windows. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the trailer.
There will always be someone who is better. And that person is me.
I like the yellow eyes. Alright, so it looks like her ring changes elements.
I will grant this place the privilege of being conquered by me.
Alright, let's
Proud
see.
you are of your abilities. Like
Oh
an
my
ape who just
god,
found
this
a
looks
stick.
insane. That was so many dashes. What's the cooldown on that?
That chill in the air eats me.
Okay.
They'll never see me coming. What a shame.
So it looks like she can select different elements to basically change her abilities. Yeah, this is insane. So I guess this is like an assassin type character, just from the amount of movement that we're seeing in these skirmishes. Wow. Okay, dashes to Scuttle Crab. I guess that's her ultimate. Oh my god. Wait. Did I just see that right? Did that just blow up the entire Baron pit? That is insane. Oh my god.
Line them up. I will bend their knees.
Okay. Okay, that is like really interesting synergy with champions like Talia, like they displayed there. Wow, that's actually super interesting. Let's see what people are saying. Okay, never mind. These comments are trash. Alright, let's go ahead and read through the abilities. So we've got her passive. The first attack or ability against an enemy champion deals bonus damage. The cooldown resets when she draws a new element. So let's go ahead and play this. Oh fuck, I can't make it the full screen. There we go. Okay. So your first attack against a unique enemy champion just deals bonus damage, and there's like the little cooldown bubble on it. That's cool. And you can also reset it by drawing an element. Okay, Q. Qiyana slashes the area in front of her, dealing damage. If her weapon is using an element, her weapon hurls forward as a projectile and explodes. Okay. So if you do the river element, you get a root on opponent hit. If you do a wall element, you deal bonus damage to units with low health. Okay. And brush leaves a stealth trail. We saw that in the trailer. That looked pretty sick. That also gives movement speed. Okay, so I guess this has two components. You could use the basic form or the elemental form. Okay, so that's just the basic form with no elements. Okay. What element is this? Wall? I guess we're close to the wall here. Oh, that's the river. Okay. Okay, interesting. So is it that when you select an element, you don't have to remain near that area, but you can just keep that element? Is that what is being displayed here? Okay, that's cool. There you have the wall, there you have the river, and here you have the stealth element. This is pretty cool. These are pretty cool, like, bonuses. Especially that stealth trail, that seems insane. Alright, W. Targeting an element, Qiyana dashes forward to gather its power. Okay, so this lets her select the element. While enchanted, she gains movement speed near the element, attack speed, and bonus damage. Okay, so you want to select the element based on what part of the map you're going to be playing most towards. So the river, if you're going to be skirmishing a lot, or like the walls, or if you're going to be standing in brush a lot, like a bot laner. Okay, or a top laner. Very, very interesting. So this lets you pick the element. Okay, I wasn't aware that you could just hold on to that element after you pick it. Nice, that's pretty cool. And then dash also seems pretty useful. I wonder what the cooldown is. Yeah, because okay. She has another dash on her E. I was a little bit confused, but yeah, the W is a dash as well as the E being a dash. So Qiyana dashes a fixed distance towards a target, dealing damage to them. All right, let's see this. Okay, so she has double dashes. She has dash on W and E, and she has 3 Qs essentially. Okay, R, Supreme Display of Talent. That is an ability name right there. Qiyana creates shockwave, knocking back enemies. Any river, brush, or wall hit by the shockwave then explodes, dealing damage and briefly stunning enemies. Okay, so you can use this regardless of what element you've selected. So that's base form, you get a knockback. Okay, so here we're in a unique situation where we're in the river and we're using the brush, so we can see the brush stealth mechanic trail there, and then we get the river, and it looks like the river actually stuns with the ultimate. That's pretty useful. Here we get the wall. Oh my god, that's insane. That's what we saw in that Baron Nashor pit. That looks OP. The wall ultimate looks insane. Well, obviously, this is all going to depend on the numbers. It's a little bit hard to get initial impressions, but this kit does seem very potent. It does have quite a few dashes, it has quite a few options, and it's a pretty unique mechanic. I feel like, what are the previous champions that Riot has released? I feel like almost all of them have a champions by release date. Let's see. I feel like almost all of them have had like some unique mechanic, at least in terms of the most recent ones. Can I organize this by release date? Yeah, I should be able to. Okay. Okay, so Yuumi, unique mechanic, attaching to champions. Silas, unique mechanics, stealing ultimates. Nico, unique mechanics, blending in, camouflaging as your teammate. Pyke, unique mechanic, the execute. Kai'Sa. So Kai'Sa was released back in 2018. Yeah, I feel like Kai'Sa is probably the first champion in a while that has not had like some sort of unique gimmicky mechanic. And this feels like it's also one of those unique gimmicky mechanics. Essentially, Riot is introducing like terraforming into the game, like allowing you to interact with the terrain, like just adding another layer. And it's interesting, but I suppose my fear is that League of Legends is going to get overcrowded with all these gimmicky champions, right? So Kai'Sa is like, she has a regular Q, she has a regular W, she has an E, she has like a dash for her R, you know, she has an attack speed steroid on E, a missile on W, and a damage nuke on Q. Pretty straightforward champion, nothing crazy gimmicky on her. She has evolves based on her items, which is not that gimmicky. There's an evolve system in the game already. Pyke, completely new mechanic, gold sharing, execute damage, completely new way to play support. And you guys have seen what that's done in like the top lane and mid lane. Nico, complete ability to just copy another teammate, insane utility ultimate to the point where it was even strong with ADC Nico, where you would just go Blade of the Ruined King Rage Blade. Like her ulti was still super good. Silas is honestly a monster right now. His ability to skirmish and just steal ultimates is insane. He's like a terror in solo queue. And Yuumi as well, after the hot fixes, she's also insane as a champion. If you've laned against Yuumi, she just deals so much poke and heals so much. So I think that's going to be probably one of my main concerns with this champion on release, is that Riot seems to be sticking to this design philosophy of introducing like semi-gimmicky kits, like where it almost feels like Riot believes that every single champion needs to introduce a new mechanic or it's not a good champion. That's the way it's felt for the past like 5 champions or so. And my fear with that is that this champion is either going to be really good on release or it's going to be really crap like Yuumi was, and they're going to hotfix her and then she's just going to become really oppressive until she gets nerfed into nothingness. So I think that's the problem. You don't always need to introduce new mechanics into the game, but let's go ahead and watch the champion trailer one more time.
There will always be someone who is better, and that person is me.
I can't lie though, the champion design is amazing. Just visually and the light up rings, there's such a cool touch. I really like the character
I
design.
will grant this place the privilege of being conquered by me. How proud
Alright, so there we have the Q, there we have the dash over, then we have the dash back.
like an ape who just found a stick.
That looked crazy at first, but now we know that she has 2 dashes.
That chill in the air eats me.
Alright, so there she has her attack speed bonus in the river. Here she has her stealth trail. Oh, that looks absolutely insane. This champion looks like so much fun though, don't get me wrong. Yeah, these fights look crazy. So it looks like ulting in the river does cause a stun, and the river ultimate in Baron Pit is incredible because you get the river stun as well as the explosion all around the Baron Pit. That ultimate looks crazy. And of course the Talia interaction.
Line them up. I will bend their knees.
Alright guys, and that's it for my thoughts on Qiyana. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my impressions. What do you think about Riot's design philosophy? And I will catch you guys in the next video.
Body tags, naughty bitch, finna put him in a body bag. Naughty bitch, got a body. Body tags, naughty bitch, finna put him in a body bag. Naughty bitch, got a body. I've been making paper, no trees. This is that green, I ain't making no pleas. Never stressing no lease. I'ma keep you guessing on a beat.